Just put the cats out on their tether. I haven't walked Connie yet. And Cayman's been out free running around the back of the garden. And he's just coming back again. He's after a little nosy. Fingers crossed he's coming back, but he's a lot happier obviously exploring. So we're trusting him. You can see him trotting down there. There he is. Cayman! So a bit happier going where he used to go with Cleopatra. Good boy. He's got his Apple tag on him. Good boy, Cayman. Isn't he beautiful? Good boy. So proud of him. Good boy, Caveman. Hopefully that'll help him pick his confidence up a little bit more and feel a bit more interested in the world around him. You're doing? Good boy. Yay! Good boy, Caveman. Lots of sniffs. Good boy. Obviously I still walk him on the harness to keep that training up. You're a good boy. You can play freely with Mischief. Obviously if he goes up a tree he's stuck, so I have to climb a tree or wait for him to come back down if he does that. That's the only problem with that, and obviously if he gets caught on his harness in the tree then hopefully the tracker will help me find him. That's the thing of having them wear collars rather than harnesses, but the whole thing with harnesses, like I say, is once he's stuck he's staying there. So you get a chance to sort of find them. You still got you can still get out of them if they have a good old struggle. They do have quick release on them, but these ones are a tiny bit stronger than the kitten ones. So it's a duller Monday morning. I've just been putting all my tools in the toilet storage, which I thought was an even better idea because I don't know where to put my tools. Obviously the toilet's outside in the other bit, and obviously the tools can go in the slower step afterwards. It's going to be a painting day today. I think I've got to get on with some drums, so I've just been tidying up the craft table to see what sort of mood I'm in. But obviously I've got to do these cats first and let these out first. Just have a little wander around the block where he was to go before with Cleopatra, so we should just stay around where he knows. Let's see if we can get some drums under our belt to earn some money. Morning everybody. So I thought I would, hello sweetheart, Caveman, take this opportunity to thank all my subscribers, and I am going to try and get a big push to get to my 1,000 now so we can get this channel monetized. Excuse bottoms. Can you sit around, Caveman? So, hi everyone. Right, so I am now focusing on trying to get my presents being seen and fundraising and get my subscriptions up and try to do some earnings. I've just signed up to buymeacoffee.com, so anybody who goes to my page on there, which is under Wildcat OTR, Wildcat on the Road, there's a link in be a link in comments, and there's a picture of it as well. From there, from just £1, you can £1 only. I'm taking on the credit card charges, so I'll obviously get less than that. But for each coffee that you buy me, or whether that be cat food, it can go towards my food. I'm also fundraising towards Connie's operation in the memberships. So for one-off £1, you can support me. You pay by credit card. There's no other hidden charges, and obviously that will help contribute towards our survival. Basically, I've got 3 different tiers of memberships. The basic membership is £5 a month, so that's basically ongoing. So every month it's a subscription, so you get charged £5 every month, and that goes towards my food, the cat's food, general wear and tear, keeping Grace going and everything. Then there's a fundraising subscription, which I'm doing £11 a month, and that one at the moment is completely towards Connie's operation. So any money being raised through that side will be pulled and put aside for Connie's dental operation. So obviously I'm hoping that we can raise the funds so she can be pain free and eat and get her teeth out and everything for that. Then there's another one, a tribe membership, which is £25 a month, which is more for the people who have followed me and understand how I work shamanically and do healings and teachings and things and so on and so forth on that. And that's where you'll get access to monthly Zoom calls as a community, and discount on the one-to-one Zoom calls if you want healings and things, and that allows me to share my teachings and everything freely. So it allows you to get access into me and see me and be part of me. And if you support me and work with me, then obviously you'll have priority, and any meetups I have, you'll be told about where they are and things like that. So that's like getting my tribe back together, those who have had sessions with me and teachings with me and want to give back to spirit and support my spiritual journey, and also get help regarding theirs and so on and so forth. There's an actual membership there for you, so that will obviously keep my spiritual followers separate from people who just want to sort of support me, support the cats, just want to feed me, just want to sort of say thank you. And obviously I need to push on my YouTube subscribers. So if you are watching this and you have not subscribed, I implore you, please just push the subscribe button. I need to have 1,000 subscribers before I can get monetized. I know the watch hours are doing well. You've got to have enough watch hours, but I'm actually fine with watch hours at the moment. That's coming lovely. Obviously things will improve. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get more interesting. I'm going to do a lot more on this channel. To include like once I've got my subscribers, I'll also be doing a lot of giveaways. So as an incentive, when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a little sort of jewelry pack and giveaway, and there'll be a draw done to actually give that away and post it out, UK only, can't afford anywhere else. Then when I hit 750 subscribers, again I go and do another giveaway on here. And as soon as I hit those 1,000 subscribers, I am going to be doing a Wildcat Healing Drum giveaway, and a draw, and just to say thank you. And that drum, I'm probably going to be doing the big powwow drum, so it's a sort of a £300 drum, and it will find its home. So that's waiting for, if not, that would be another one in case it sells. That would be my thank you, and obviously I need to push on there and get a following and try to start earning from these platforms and fundraise and give them back. I just don't want to sort of fundraise and not give something back. So even on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, I can sell items, I can offer different things. So I'm going to focus on YouTube and Buy Me a Coffee. So please have a peek, sign up to that, follow it. I say, if it's just a £1, one-off £1, everybody, I mean, I've had 1,000 people watch some of my videos. If each of you signed up and subscribed, then you know I'd be there now. If each of you put £1 in my Buy Me a Coffee pot, just to say thank you for, you know, this is hard work. These YouTube, anybody who's got a YouTube channel or watches the creators understand the time consuming it takes for it to do so. If you all put £1 in, it's one off, there's no commitment to it, then obviously that would also help contribute towards Connie's operation. And then what I'll do on that subscription is I'll keep putting different sort of fundraisers in. So if I've obviously got to get Grace's MOT done, or insurance, I need to find insurance to afford it or get a medal or whatever, then I'll obviously have different subscriptions, so you can actually allocate where you want to donate to. Also, I have my own website, which is wildcat.co.uk. I'll also put a link in that in the description and talk about this here. And that's where you'll learn more about me, my spiritual journey, my gift I have regarding healing and channeling, and the shamanic background verification I have, the verification on the healings I've done, the verification of my drums, and there's testimonials, and why I go to the Mind Body Spirit fairs with my drums and my calling. So that's more about that. You can see all the drums I've sold before, painted and sold before. There'd be drums, for any spare drums to be for sale on there. Oracle cards of my own bespoke oracle cards for sale on there as well. So there is a shop on there which you can obviously get something for your contribution and buy bits out in my shop under the shop section. So I'm going to slowly try and add the little bits of joy. Now obviously on the shop side, I'll be taking all those items out to the shows as well. So I have to bear in mind I have to update these things. So if you want to sort of message and check the things are still in stock, I haven't had a chance to update, because obviously I have no sort of stock take thing on these sort of platforms. But anyway, it's another way of looking and supporting, reading more about me. I'm not just this nutty girl that people jest about, and I'm not just some mental health patient that has no intelligence or background or foundation. I have well, you'll learn about me, and if you haven't met me or don't know me or haven't seen me or why I'm asked to do demonstrations at these big shows, or why I attend them, and what my passion is and what my drive is, not only that, but also on the cats, how important they are to me, then please look at the websites. Please, I try to put as much information out there. Obviously, on the YouTube channel here, there's so much to go back and look at. Goes way back to my original cats, way back to me just breaking down and being this mess, and again, that's a roller coaster. This is about mental health awareness and survival and being completely raw and open. But it doesn't mean to say I'm not a proficient professional at all. Yes, I am limited. Yes, I have hidden disabilities. But when I step into that Wildcat's my work name. It's incredible, blows my mind. And as the world is starting to get more open to reality and spiritual and energy and the different things that are more accepting, and it's all being proven that it is real scientifically as well. And as we walk into the future, then hopefully my channel will be a bit more interesting and understanding. I tend to not put my spiritual stuff on here, but I will do so. I will start doing that once I have the followers and the interest and everything. But that's usually contacting me through the links in my website regarding that. I'm thinking of having another free website set up for Wildcat on the Road, so I can put more of that story on that. But obviously everything I do is on this YouTube channel. I may actually go right back and pick up some of the videos and redo them. I don't know if that is possible, whether you can like re-show the videos or take that content and share that again, so you can use that content to I could probably do some picture vlogs and just sort of share some memories, and you can see where I've been, what I've done. We're also coming up to memorial of my sticky cat in July, that I'd hoping to get up to sort of visit his memorial site. And so during that time I hope to do a nice like picture vlog of memories of him. But anyway, I'm waffling on. Please, I say, go to my Buy Me a Coffee link, and it's just £1. Support me if you appreciate everything you see. If you want to obviously support the cats and help me, like I say, fund wise, the income I have to generate myself. I am limited to what I can do work wise, and I'm still in two minds whether to go bankrupt. I'm just too scared of losing my life. I know I probably won't do so, but I really want to repay my debts, and make, because obviously that's Grace is being paid for that way and everything else. I really want to sort of earn it back, and contribute back to society in thanks for it, rather than just write it off. I'm not giving myself a chance, but it really is getting to the point where well, my head going to more than the income anyway as it is, and I've got to find a way. But fingers crossed I can get, once Grace is on the road and painted, if I can get that done by the end of May, we can get out to the shows, start workshops, get it self advertised, get a scene out there, generate some more drum sales, and slowly sort of claw back at it. And then if it takes off, wonderful. And it doesn't say that, I'm not going to rule out bankruptcy, but I also don't want to sort of to me, it's not a failure to me at all. I know it's going to make it easier for me and things like that, but I need that challenge. I need to have that somebody to push me. If I've got to find some money for the next payment, then I need to push. I need to help me sort of get on and get out of bed and that. But obviously, on the other side of that, I can't afford Colin's operation. I still haven't been given a total. The vet hasn't got back to me with regarding the total. Of what it's going to cost, but I know it will be over the £1,000. So if I can fundraise for that, then I'll allow her to have that operation. It's not an easy operation, you know, there are dangers behind that as well, because it could have been worse, but I just wanted to be able to eat pain-free again, and she'll never be able to do that until the operation's done. But anyway, this video is more about, you know, just trying to sort of push and ask for you to subscribe. If you are watching this and you have not subscribed, please like, please subscribe. It costs you nothing. You know, you're not going to get pestered with a load of emails or anything from me or anything like that. It's just to put the numbers up, and I appreciate you doing that. And again, the Buy Me a Coffee, please go and have a look at that, or at least sort of follow it. And you can chuck £1 in when you can afford it. And you know, if you're interested in the memberships and supporting me, and you've had healing from me and free sessions from me and things like that, as you know, Spirit and Karma would also be in your favour if you support us. It's a spiritual journey, and doing this because I have that calling. I quite happily sit and enjoy my lorry and do nothing, but I've given back so much to the community. The debts I have are because I've done a lot of free work for the community and taken that that cost on myself. I now have to pay that back. So it is what it is, and I hopefully get the Buy Me a Coffee page up and going, and have some decent pictures on there and a nice bit of content, get that going. Facebook also, my personal profile, I'm just gonna sort of downsize that a little bit. I'm gonna come off Facebook a lot more, and I want to use YouTube more. I want to use I ought to go onto Instagram more. I haven't really learned how to do that. It's just time consuming. So this is all future things I've got to do. Even work on my website is finding the time to do so. Right now I've obviously got to work on Grace. I've got to work on getting some drums and some paintings and some jewellery and everything behind me and made. And just day-to-day life, looking after the cats is a 24/7 job, even more so now with their issues. But anyway, thank you so much to the subscribers I have, and for keeping following me, and for those who are joining me, and for those who are watching. Please look back at previous videos. Please, by all means, contact me, comment and say what you'd like to see, what you'd like to see more of. Obviously, I'm trying to sort of, as I get more in time to actually show the living within in the lorry and things like that, I can offer more of that. And I'll do what I can, but this is more about, I've got so many chapters to my life. I've also got a side that you don't see about just general day-to-day survival, which is the mental health issues and general sort of daily lack of care issues and things like that. And it's hard to go day to day for me. So this is why I like these challenges. It gives me purpose. It gives me gets me out of bed each day. The cats get me out of bed each day. They without them I wouldn't have a reason to get out of bed or to do anything. And but anyway, before I get very emotional, I better end this bit of waffle. So anyway, I will put links down below regarding my website, regarding the Buy Me a Coffee, and obviously you're on the YouTube, so please, please subscribe and please help in my journey. And in turn, not what I meant to say it, if you subscribe to me, I no doubt subscribe to you if you have a channel too. Let's help each other. Thank you. Bye for now. Hi guys, it's 1 o'clock on Tuesday, dinner time. As you can see, I'm still sat in bed. I've had it's been a difficult last few days. I seem to have sort of lost my mojo a bit, going through the bit of the drop in the mood. I know I've got to sort of push on in that, and I was supposed to be sort of getting and painting drums and everything yesterday, and I wasn't in the right mindset, and I can't obviously do energy painting and channeled work and everything if I'm not in the right mood. My kayak came back yesterday. It was lovely to see James, and so that's now back in the front, and hopefully get a chance to use that whenever I find get back up to the lakes and everything. I used it once, brand new, and James only borrowed it and used it once as well, so it's a beautiful 3-man kayak. I'll see if I can find a picture and put it on this bit. Hello, Connie. So it's very cold as well, so it's another sort of dull day, and that's Connie jumping up on top of the boxes. So the cats didn't go out for a walk till yesterday. They went out and did they go in the garden? I'm not sure. I think they did, yeah. I can't remember. I put my my pictures were delivered yesterday that I bought for my birthday off Marketplace, and they're genuine from America, Native American sand art. So I've screwed them, ruined the frames a little bit, but it's what it is. I screwed them to the wall, so you'll see the pictures of them. And put a few of my shamanic things up, all my authentic things like the pipe and the rattle, the deer rattle, and the Sioux feather and with everything, and my medicine bag that's been chewed by the cat. It's all authentic, and also I also got put a wildcat skin on the wall as well, so she's back claiming pride of place in here. An ocelot hide. Well, it's all my sacred work. It's not that I'm a, justifying real animal fur or anything like that, but I work obviously with the animal medicine and introducing the spirits of the animals, and with the Native Americans that connect with me through my ancestral work. Anyway, that's a different story. But yeah, I'm struggling. I have to admit I'm struggling. Diet wise, it's doing okay. Very, very tempted to sort of, if I had money, I'd order takeaways, and I sort of bring it up, go to push a button, think I've got no money, I can't do that, and I thought, no, stop me so stupid, get something out of the cupboard, and so yeah, it's just when you have no money and you have no nice food to binge on when you're feeling this low, it's very difficult. I dug a tin of rice out of the cupboard last night. That was a nice treat, but I've not done a low mood without having the binging and the crisps and the chocolate, to get your serotonin up and going. I had some options hot chocolate drink left, so I made a pot of that and had a couple of cups of mugs of that last night to go to bed with. Health wise, I'm up for the night like every 2 hours weeing, which is not good. I've not got diabetes. Well, I didn't have diabetes. I could have a diabetes scare, but I've just been reading up on that, and I know I've got sleep apnea. I don't treat myself or anything anymore. I stopped the treatment because I didn't want to be limited to my driving and things like that. And apparently, if you have apnea, then that stops you producing this chemical or something in your body that helps retain the liquid, when you're asleep and that. So it means that by having apnea, that makes me wee more. It's just typical. So I can't sleep much because of the cats and because of apnea. I'm waking up all the time, and then I'm also now waking up all the time because I'm having to wee every couple of hours, and oh dear. And of course in the daytime I've got to be near a loo bucket. I have to travel with a loo bucket because of how my guts work and how anxiety and that works, and all IBS, and just it's probably too much information. We don't really want to talk about toileting, but I have to be even when I'm at shows, and I have to be near to the loos or in my lorry or close to it, because I can instantly just have accidents. So that's another part I want. Some of my hidden disabilities that mean why I've got to be in with a vehicle that I can't drive somewhere without actually carrying toilet with me or having to change of clothes or things. There's other things wrong with me. It's not just mental health and everything else like that. Obviously, I've got my weight issues and all that's coming from other issues, and I've got lack of self-care. So even just pushing through things every day, it's very difficult to do right by me. I just focus on the cats. I focus on other people because it's easier. There's a lot of lack of self-worth issues. It doesn't matter that I've got an amazing gift in this channeling and I can heal people and things like that, but I also have to have enough strength in myself and healthy enough myself to be able to do those things and recover from them, which is where in a way, to be able to fulfill the calling and the spiritual work that I know I have to do or should be doing, I've got to look after myself. So this is another reason why this thing with this, people saying go bankrupt, I'm considering it. I definitely am considering the bankruptcy, because everyone's saying I won't lose grace, it's my vehicle, it's, sort of being at home or anything like that, it's because it's my own vehicle, and obviously with my disabilities and things like that, I need to be able to have those sort of things within it. So I'm certainly considering it, and I am a bit worried about the finances, but at the same time I say we're not there yet. We've got to get through this next month, but there's so much to do this month. I've still got to get stickers off, and when you're in this sort of mood, you don't even want to sort of get out of bed or do much more, or it's just hard work just to get out with the cats and walk the cats and feed the cats and feed myself, and I'm on the verge of tears because my mood is so low. And this is the mood changes. So when I'm obviously high and manic and keen to get on with things, I have to get stuff done then. And then you have this drop and depression, and it just can't do anything. And it doesn't matter whether I can or can't do anything, or whether I want to do anything. Obviously I've got time schedules on things that need doing. I didn't brush my hair, sorry. So there's pressure on me regarding that, and I don't want it to be pressure, because obviously it just makes me ill and worse, and I've just got to sort of ride through it. This is why it's so good having Grace, because the cat's obviously having the wheel and being able to stay in when I'm not well, when I am down like this. That they, at least have got exercise and the food and the different beds and the playrooms and things like that to cater to themselves, and they just come and give me a cuddle and lie with me, which is lovely. I know I can hear you. And the cats aren't great. Mischief's been pinching all different foods, and of course she's got a sensitive tummy, which I forget, so she's been absolutely shitting all over the cat wheel. So every now and again she just has a loose tummy, her body's reacting badly, and she'll go on the wheel and it just comes out. So I'm cleaning up bloody diarrhea off the bloody cat wheel from her eating the wrong foods. I've got Connie, obviously I've got to look after and crush her food and try to get food down her and stop her being in pain. That's Mischief crying because she wants to go out. Bentley's finally gotten over his abscess and healing well. She's sat on the bed and he's zapping up. Of course, with him, he doesn't use the cat litter tray, so I've got to have him go in and out all the time and try to get him to be, he has to be caught before we can go anywhere or do anything when the van's moving, when the lorry's moving. I don't really want to leave him behind, so there's pressure regarding that. And obviously if he's in, he's going to mess or spray, so obviously I've got to try and he'll cry, so I've got to get through that at some point. I can't really do that till we're on the road properly again. Meow. And Caveman, bless his little heart, he's obviously been beaten up a little bit by the others, but he's a bit more confident now. And so I ran him yesterday without a lead on. He was happier, but he said he waits his turn and has to sort of keep out the way, and he's learning the hierarchy. And he's just a different cat since Cleopatra's gone, and I really feel for him. So I lost somebody, so not having his twin sister back, it's like, anyway. So yeah, my emotions are not good at the moment. I knew I was going down. Me and my blog, I'm just editing at the moment. Chief, that's enough. Chief. It's just about all the buy me a coffee and everything like that. I could see that I was thinking, what can I do? I've got so much I can do with the lorry and that, and to give you some content. But also it's very important that I show this mental health side, and to show how
things affect, and things can just, like, out of the blue, just suddenly one day you're okay, the next day you're not. Anyway, I'm really pleased to say things coming on, but I'm also aware that I'm tired, which doesn't help. Obviously, the toileting and Jave and the bad weather, and I've worked so hard, and it's all catching up with me, and I'm worried about my health. Of course, I'm worried about my health. I'm worried about money. I'm worried about all lots of things, and I tried to put a front on that. It's very difficult when you're on your own and you don't have the support, and I feel guilty reaching out for support and help and to fundraise. Not that anybody's responded. I put a joking blackmail message out on Facebook yesterday saying, please just, these friends who keep adding me, please subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost anything. Just subscribe, try and get some numbers, try and give me a focus and a way forward. So it give me an incentive to sort of put more content, and so obviously get monetized and things like that. And I've had no more subscriptions. I've had not even to buy me a coffee has anybody even gone to have a look and followed it or anything. You think, what's the point? What do you have to do? Why are people, even on this YouTube channel, there's so many more watchers than subscribers. And I'm so grateful for you watching, but I don't understand why you don't subscribe. I know it's, if it doesn't, I don't know. You can subscribe and not be pestered, and I subscribe to so many and support so many others, and I know I've not been interested in, I've been different. Everybody thinks I'm about cats, so they're not going to sort of add me in that, but. And also, I haven't been sort of get out there and meet people and that because of what's happening, and Blues and Destiny, because obviously Grace was vandalised, and that was so tough to go through, and I'm still trying to go through it and repair it, and it's so difficult when people think I'm strong, but I'm not. It's just a matter of surviving. It's so hard to share when I'm actually a real shy, private person, and this may be right or wrong about sharing this in public, but it's a reality. This is my life. I get people joke about me and mock me and jest at me, and then others admire me and support me. But those who jest and laugh, they don't realise how much damage they do, and I can laugh it off and things like that, but the very people you think should understand don't support you or don't help, or anyway, what will be anyway. I just wanted to show this raw emotion that I go through and what I have to fight, and then why I have to, people have to wait for me to do things, or why I can't, why I am disabled, and why to try to create a business to just have a life that helps you survive, when all that is taken away from me because I present well when I don't want people to see what's wrong with me. To get back to that, I don't want to be just this couch potato in a bungalow that's just supported with disability money. I want to have a life. I want to give the cats a life. I want to honour my healing gift and help others, serve others, and the only reward I want is to have that opportunity to get in the countryside with the lorry and the cats and just be away from everything that affects me. But I've got to be amongst everything that affects me to survive in this material world and earn a living in that. And I'm not meant to, I'm supposed to be, I'm actually being written off for life on disability, but when that gets taken away from you and all your plans to find something that you could adapt with your disabilities to try to have not so much a career, but an income. I don't want to. Yes, there's the easy option. Yes, I could go right back to the doctors tomorrow, get written off again, get back and all that. But I don't want to. There's a reason why everything was like lost and taken away, because it's going to push me. It's going to make me have a reason to get up out of bed, to do whatever I can to have this life that I want. I don't want to live in the bricks and mortar. I want to live in the mobile, in the lorries, and be able to just go and be out in the countryside and be at one with nature, where I thrive so much. And being away from that and not being able to re-energise is so difficult. And the cat's the only thing that keeps me going. I'm seriously now again considering the bankruptcy. But what difference would that make? Okay, it would clear the big debt, but I've still got outgoings more than my incoming. I've either got to live in that bungalow, I'll not have everything I want to do, and go forward and offer and give back, give to the community, carry on helping. I'm in debt because I've done so much for others, and I've prepared this. I wanted to get all this done to get forward and actually create this, I say business, but this way of life, this purpose. I'm not going to fall at the last hurdle. I have to give it a go. I have to get Grace sorted and give it a go, and the line is so fine between doing it and failure. I can't give up yet. I say I've got all my details sat waiting on a step change, waiting to push the button and say okay, help. But I don't want to give in yet. I've got so much potential with the drums, with the painting the drums, with the workshops, with the teachings, with the therapists, with the shows. And with the artwork and I just got to hang in there. Anyway, this is a very difficult morning. Well, it's not morning now, to say it's going into afternoon now. And after this bit of tearful session is over, I'll pick myself up, put the harness on, let the cats out, walk the cats around the block, push myself out to do something, and then try and sit down at that craft table. I did actually make a couple of more pendants and necklaces yesterday. That said, I found some for hearts that I'd ordered, and put them on the pendants and bagged up some more. But I need to. We're in May already. And I haven't got long. Nearly all the stuff's arrived for the diesel heater and all the electrics and everything. What day is it? Wednesday. Oh yeah, Ian's supposed to be coming on Wednesday. Is that tomorrow? Yeah, that's tomorrow. So if he comes over tomorrow and gets this girl going again, obviously we can get her over to him and start working on some stuff. And of course I haven't done the scrapers off, but at the same time I've also got to also do some work and some commission drummers to pay for this next credit card payments, which are looming. But anyway, bank accounts are just a bit empty. Like I say, my income and my outgoings are probably £250 a week more than my income in. So you can see I've got to figure something out. It's so hard when your body and your mind just don't work together and are not capable of what you would consider a normal life. I can't just go out to work. I can't just do things like that. I have to work and adapt to my disabilities and my mental health. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And I don't want to be this disabled couch potato stuck in a bungalow with no life, because it'd kill me. Which is why I do what I do. It's why I live in the vans with the cats, and I feel comfortable and safe. And yeah, I may be crazy in people's eyes, but I'm not. Those who are sensitive, those who understand, it's not just the sensitivity to people. I've obviously got issues. I've got physical issues as well, and my health is declining very fast. And I've had a lot of health scares and a lot of health things that I'm facing now. I just want to live my life. I just want to live as best I can, in the best way I can, to make those memories and have those moments. Rather sit between four concrete walls. When you have those scares, you just want to live the best life possible. You know, make the most of life. But then when your mind and your body don't work as one, and things are challenging, and you don't have people around who care about you or can help you, and in fact you actually reject that because it's just what you do. This is the reality of people with issues and mental health issues. Just because people put on a brave face and people are out happy and smiley and look strong and are intelligent, and doesn't mean they're not breaking inside. So go give somebody a hug today. Tell those that you're close to that you love them. Because sometimes tomorrow doesn't come for the next person, for that person. And I relate so much to the van lifers and that who are in the vans and have these bad days. And I actually watch their videos to help me connect with the countryside I want to be with, and to that freedom to and that life. People say, why don't I live in a perfectly good bungalow? Because living that life makes me like this. So, Grace came into my life by the grace of God. I was chosen by spirits. Everything that's happened to her has happened for a reason, to push me out my comfort zone, to make me do things, to get me from being dependent on others, to make me do things on my own, to actually show I can do it, stop believing in me, and to get me up and doing things. That's how spirit works. I can't just, if I want to sort of go forward, I want to survive and be successful, I have to find that strength to get up and go forward. And after my cry, I will do that. But I wanted to share with you the other side that you don't see. The other side that's a daily challenge to fight and to get up and to get through each day. Because it's important that I start sharing More of that. Not just because something's going wrong, but this just happens just because that thing in your brain, that the way you are wired, happens. And when you have all this other stuff as well, putting pressure on you and stressing you out, it doesn't help. With my disorder that I have, if I'm happy, I'm 20 times happier than anybody else. If I'm sad, I'm 20 times sadder and then some. It's very difficult. But it's something that I've had to cope with all my life. And I'm getting better and I'm getting stronger. And I'm able to, thanks to Spirit, on the spiritual side, see the positive side of things and can look and be more positive. But it's a bit of an insight. A bit of an insight to a bit more of my life. And I hope you will come along on my journey with me and share the good times, sympathise with the bad times, and support the times when I just need that bit of comfort and a push and a support and appreciation. So please, a little bit of help will really go a long way right now. Whether that be follow my Buy Me a Coffee, subscribe to my YouTube channel, put a comment in the comments, or better still just go out and be love, peace, and share a smile with anybody out there. We're all connected. And if you lot all are happy and are nice and send love out there, then it'll come back to you. And just as I send love and unconditional love out to you all out there, and hope you have a wonderful day, hopefully that will also come back to me. See you soon.